Okay, live recording and live streaming my co-work session on n8n, baby. And let's go right here. Behind the spirit grid. This is where all the 916 grid comes in. Here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna filter this. Oh, why am I doing a filter here? Filter, filter, here. I don't know. Search now. This is only for component. Yeah, it's not seen it out. I want to seen it out. So crazy. Like one thing I realized working on this is I don't have to necessarily use programming language when I'm hard coding. I could literally just use this industry standard stuff. Obviously, if Armstrong wakes up tomorrow and decides they want to change what name they call the ceiling grade, then it's gonna mess me up big time. But what's the risk? What's the risk? You know. Yeah, there's literally no risk. Like, okay, I'm trying to change the name of the grade, then I have to come back there and change everything. So this is the crazy thing I hate now. So n8n is crazy because you run multiple times. It is 82 items, 410 items. Cut down to 48 items. I literally have to. I have to create like a for loop here. Create a loop. I wonder if OBS can stream to TikTok as well. Probably. I want to stream TikTok. I maybe I should. I've never considered myself a live streamer. Now look at me on the internet, nerding out on my n8n. Yeah, I know. That's perfect. That's only running on one inside. Merge. What the stupid one? Aggregate. It's so fire. I mean, I'm live streaming here and I'm just working, and it's like people can come in if they want, if they don't want, it's whatever. I don't care. People can come in, you can check me out. So I'm working on. Oh my goodness, my thing disconnected. You know, moment. Why is there two people here on the live stream? There's somebody watching me. Is that a real person? Or is that just or maybe no, it's two people because I'm using OBS and I'm using it on my phone. That's probably why. Uh, Light on. Poof. See how pretty I look? Yeah. Alright. What do you mean it's an empty? How is it empty? Oh, I didn't get the field. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I had this crazy thought, life is just a set of schemas, you know, it's really a set of schemas. Figure out the schema that you want to operate on, you find your input output equation, and you just have to like grind it out. I'll have to do some more calculations here later. Damn, I hope I have this as the right thing in bubble because some of this stuff is numbers. And if I have the wrong data set, if I have the wrong data type, it's gonna take it as a text and it's not going to work. They're all numbers. Hell yeah. Yikes. Oh no, I deleted something. I deleted. Yeah, I put car in. You gotta do it, you for peace. No, I didn't do that. Manufacturer, part number, yep, yeah. Description. This is list of the enquires for enquiries provided with this array. Component label will be what is this ceiling tile? Description. Have everything. What did I delete? Manufacturer, part number, UM for piece, UM for carton, compatible, compatible bubble. This is 1 out of 10, that's accurate. And create. Oh yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. I know I deleted sizes. Mm. Oh. Mm. And yeah, I'm actually supposed to turn this into a list. So where's that piece of code? Yeah, I'm not write code. I mean, I probably could write code, but I'm just like, if you write it once, if you write it once, bro, you. If you write it once, just copy paste. There's no need for me to be coding this kind of thing in my head. Just want to build a product one time. It's good. I need to iterate on it and build a product. Then I'll hire a developer. Outside of that, that's created in Bubble. I think I need to add was an aggregate node just to make sure all the that's crazy. Like you sit down and you just think about a problem. Like you be working on a problem for a really long time, and it's like you just step away from it and come back the next day, and it's like, oh wow, just one minor change. Organizing this workflow costs 10 years from now. Nobody to know what's inside here. God knows where this build would ever go. I mean, at some point, if this app gets any free traction, it would definitely. What's this? I hate this auto adjust thing. Sometimes it acts like Washoko. Now I'm confused. Shall never use that thing, honestly. I don't even know. Okay. Because this is called flow. If you're not familiar with that term, you have to familiarize yourself with it. If you're if it doesn't flow, what is going on is not flowing and you cannot see it, then the workflow so you can see exactly what's happening in every area. So push this one up a little bit. And that yeah, into a third use case. So if this for all the other ones. I'm not concerned about other types of gray right now. I'm only concerned for preload, superfine, and silhouette. IT. Let me do a quick run. I know now it's going to be throwing errors. The error is going to be throwing is going to be based off the tile sizes. So what I normally do, I'll just sit here and just run everything because ceilings have so many tile sizes. So if you throw an error now, it will be a tile size that I've not added to the bubble database, so it doesn't recognize it and won't add it to the database because it doesn't have that tile size. Unt, 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 unt. Let's see if OBS would even let me stream something else. Creating component. Yeah, so yeah, it's that error into. I don't know what this shit is. Oh. It's very personal. When I started this stream, it says something. I know I said I don't remember. Wait, I have to continue. Any yeah, Friday night stream. Come on here, play music. I'm built on n8n, baby. Yeah, man. All right, back to the n8n workflow. As you can see here, let me show you guys where how I'm going to fix this in Bubble. You see, I says 400 status code, 400 body invalid data for field saving sizes could not pass this as a configuration. So what it's trying to do is trying to come here. This is the app data here, ceiling grid. So option set. These are the configurations right here. He couldn't pass that as a configuration. Look at all the sizes I've already added. It's still telling me there's still more sizes. Yep, 6 inch by 12 inch. I've never seen this at work, never estimated this before, but apparently it's a type of tile, so I'll just put that in. So I've put that in. Now I'm just gonna go back to n8n. Make sure format is right. It's right. running for loop. Another error. Let's fucking go. All right. 6 inch by 42 inch. Again, never estimated this at work. Never bid this before. I don't know who would need to bid this, but I literally just want to make the app work. So I'm just gonna throw it in there. Alrighty. Clip, clip, clip. Okay. 54 inches. 6 by 44 is crazy. This is crazy. I mean, bro, if I ever open a estimate and the architect put this in, bro, I would throw a fit. I would cuss that motherfucker out if I ever open an estimate and they see 6 inch by 54 inch. Because I mean, I'll just spending like an hour and a half of my time just doing raw math, trying to figure out how this configuration will work out and what to order. Okay, why is it taking so much time? Okay, another error. Let's go. And I think I'm gonna throw this stream on Opus Clip. See if it clips me. I don't know how that works at all. Imagine people just seeing clip of this random guy just working on n8n all over the internet. Pick my nose. You guys didn't see shit. Alright, come on. Another error. Let's go. Or is it trying to find? Oh, 20 inch by 54 inch. I don't even know how to assemble this. Ceiling configurations out there. So, if an architect seeing this, please don't gather any inspiration from me. I can't. If I would just like. Another error. Come on. 20 inch by 56 inch. Alrighty. 21 inch by 24. Yeah, there's these many configurations. I think I have to use AI to do the math. Honestly, behind the scenes. Nah, I'm just kidding. I only support like five configurations for now. Anything else will have to be with AI for sure. I'm not sitting here and doing math for all those items. No wonder this has never been built before. Maybe Armstrong probably has something like this in their lab or in their office on project works or something. FYI, if you guys don't know why I'm building this ceiling calculator, if you look up, just look up ceiling calculator. Whoever's watching this and you hear, I don't know what's going to see this. This is Armstrong. This is USG. These are like two of the biggest sellers of this thing. This is Duramax. Great calculator, action different. And they're all kind of shit. Like, look at this shit. Look how bad it is. This is my competition. The bar is so low. Who was it that said this? Was it Steve Jobs? No, it was Rockefeller. I don't know. It was one of the great minds. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But they basically said, and I also heard this on Founders Podcast. It like if you want to do anything, go in a place where there's like a bunch of second-rate products and just do something better than them. And it's crazy. Like I'm here working on this project like this. It's like these guys can wake up today and be like, "Oh wow, this is valuable," and they just do it. Or they don't honestly, because they are big companies, like billion-dollar companies at least. Like I'm strong. Like if you go here, this is a public traded company, public traded firm. Before they take any action to actually make this like a useful product, I'm sure it wouldn't even be too hard to freaking rank SEO. Look at it. Okay, I accept cookies and okay, get started. I'll just start. Boom. Look, I don't even know what I'm doing. If I'm somebody who would never estimated before, like how the fuck am I gonna use this tool? Like I've been estimating for 3 years. Like I'm 200 projects in. How am I gonna use this tool? This is the I'm like what? I said 200, 300 projects in. I don't even know how to use this tool. So imagine like somebody who doesn't even know what they're doing. So that's oh man, my knees hurting. FYI, going to 8 o'clock, baby. So if I stream for 1 hour, no, 2 hours every day, wonder how 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 much followers I'll get if the algorithm will not like me if I just stream. I don't know. How do I even see my chat? Can I see my chat through OBS? Let me ask Brock. I go, I guys don't know. I am super big on AI. AI is the future. Why am I not using AI to build this like cloud code or whatnot? Because it's hard to prompt something like this into existence. There's like how the hell am I supposed to sit down and think about all this type of syntax in the prompt? You know, and Bubble doesn't have that. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm not up to date, maybe I'm not fluent enough in my AI, but I feel like Bubble should have a skill just like n8n has a skill where you can literally just throw an API key in cloud code and it will just connect. Like, Bubble should have MCPs. Why doesn't Bubble have MCPs? Yeah, I'm gonna tweet that right now. Let's go. Let's tweet that x.com. I tweeted twice, one in the community and one in regular. So hopefully they see it. I don't know. They've liked my post like once or twice before in the past. So hopefully they see it. But yeah, they should literally have MCPs. Like, it doesn't make sense. And I realize most of the people use Bubble and other hemisphere of the world. Not a lot of people in the States use Bubble. Bubble's like old too. Like my boss's little brother used Bubble when he was starting out. And now he does like, SEO and stuff for the company. But he uses Bubble. So I'm like, oh shoot. And they know what Bubble is. And I guess they really, when they got on it the first time was trash. But now it's a lot better than whatever it was, 10, 20 years ago. So, and now, and they're super international as well. High energy, high energy. Man, am I clip farming? I think I'm clip farming. King, am I clip farming? My dog's right here, y'all. He thinks I'm clip farming. King, am I clip farming? Nobody? Oh yeah. That makes sure I'm good. So this thing is lagging. Alright, OBS says I'm good. I'm good. I'll just clip farm a little bit. But yeah, honestly, I'm glad I can come here and stream and just talk. Honestly. Just wait, why is it throwing error? I already added. Maybe if I just stream like every day on X, the algorithm will just recognize that wow, this guy's legit. He posts, streams. I have like over 1,000 posts, less than 100 followers. Over it's like less than under 200 followers. I've had like stretches where I tried to game it and I post every day and I did everything and I wrote long form and I was writing, I was copywriting. I read the whole Sampar 9 Mile, everything. And maybe I'm just not doing anything interesting enough. So maybe I just don't do well sharing the interesting stuff I've been doing. I'm like, all right, what could hurt from me just hopping on, showing people what I'm working on n8n and just streaming. Yo. Successfully executed. That means that I have processed all the seeding types. Woo! So now this is just fire rated grid on output 3. It's alright. I'm going to put this as preview grid. 15, 16. At some point, I don't know nothing about programming, bro. Yeah, and this tool is crazy because I can start here, then I could add like other manufacturers, and I can do instant comparison, based on specs, and I could do yeah, I could do a lot of stuff. I could like go so many verticals, and the value part is I understand the distributor network of this. Like I already know at least four. If this thing gets to 200 users, because those are high value users. 200 users, at least 10 of them will buy 10K probably every month. Will buy at least $100,000 a year. That's like what $1 million in cash going to one of the main manufacturers extra just off a small product. To me, it's crazy. I could go to FBM, I could go to Get a Jeep and be like, hey, I built this tool again on traffic recording out. If you want, this tool, I'll just sell it. You what? You're getting this amount of visitors every month. How many users do you have signed up? I know these people they are buying what they buy. Get a Jeep from where? Oh, that's interesting. Can we knock out the? Yeah, you can knock out competitors for a price. Okay, you know, resource. This is resource. I guess it's just about knowing your industry, I guess. Or worst case scenario, I have another app. And look, people don't understand. Like, why am I spending my time building this thing? Let me show you guys my graveyard. See, every person who builds app on the internet has some kind of graveyard. Look at this graveyard. Look at this, bro. This is just in bubble. Them n8n workflows. I don't want to go into that. I have graveyard upon graveyard of projects. So this one is like I feel like I'm not just making a app. I'm also getting better at work because I have to have a deeper fundamental understanding of what I'm doing at work. I'm gonna come here, delete. I wanna just copy all this shit. Copy these. I have to take a picture real quick. big shark, they do. 8 o'clock. I'm closing this and I'm going to go hang out with my fiance because I love her. Yeah, I love her. All you guys can say she's gonna whoop my ass. No, I love her and like spending time with her. You guys, there's no active person here. Oh man. But seriously speaking, this is going to be part of the future. Like you should be spending time learning like a visual programming language, cause or actual programming language, cause when computers start taking over, man, it's going to be people don't realize though the industry is changing. Industrial age of just coming and doing a certain amount of tasks every day for 50 years, thinking, oh wow, you have security. That thing is gone. That way of life is gone. It is gone. Like people don't understand. Like it's very very possible for where you're working right now not to exist in 5 years. Anything could happen. Your boss could sell, go out of business. One bad fire, one bad storm. I live in Florida. We have hurricane all the time. It's like if you're not constantly investing in your skill set, in yourself, then Brody, like you're going to lose. You're going to be irrelevant because the world is changing, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, the world is changing. If your skill set don't reflect that, and I don't know what is this thing like. It's still wrong because it was inconsistent. Now they're gonna come here and change all this data to numbers. Format as number. Yeah, pretty much what I do is I go online, I download the data sheet, I give this schema to Claude, and I say, hey, process all the information from the data sheet in this schema and give me this information. So all this Claude just auto generated it, save it in a spreadsheet, push it to the bubble database, then building the app around that. So right now, like this is a good amount of data to start with, honestly, just to get an MVP going and to like present it to some of the people I know who would have interest. But yeah, like after that, I'm just like, okay, MVP is in, push it to bubble, wrap it. I made a big mistake. I ended up turning this to number instead of text. Now all this stuff is messed up. I have all these dashes and zeros and whatever. So I have to one by one change. It's tedious, man. Man, it's crazy. Like this is what it takes to. I can imagine. I have spreadsheets. I have AI. I have. Imagine someone built this without just in terminal, bro. No one that they never like nobody's ever built this properly or like in a useful way because maybe they probably didn't know about the tools. They were so siloed in how they've been working. Because if you hire developers, developers get siloed real easy. But this is crazy. Like people don't know. Hey, you can literally make this an extremely better product for people. And text. All right, let me run this thing and see what happens. It should run easy. Just copy paste at this point. All right, check your object is bad parameters. Let us put error on recognized fields, hidden sizes. This is for the suspension, right? Oh, I am crazy. I put the wrong data in there. Suspension, suspension component, copy. I'll have to filter because I'm trying to split the data. Also, other if nodes here. First do this, paste this. I don't want the molding. This is wall molding and angle molding. Yeah, I don't want that to go in suspension. I want to go on wall molding, so it makes it easier to pull it out in a drop down when they're doing like selection, trying to do the takeoff. It's great. This is just like this app's probably gonna be like two crazy n8n workflows. Let me show you guys a quick preview of what the next workflow is. So this is the one that just moves data from Google Sheets to Bubble. So anytime I add a new product and a new manufacturer and new whatever. Just put it on in a spreadsheet and just hit that trigger and it will just move everything to bubble. Now this is what actually does the math. So when they make a, I have to update this. This was just sandbox. But yeah, I have to turn all this into bubble nodes, add a filter. I have to come up with the right schema where bubble drop stuff here in a webhook. So yeah, it's kind of like crazy. I could literally start setting this right now today as a standalone automation, and it works. Well, I'm like I'm make a product, and if I can customize standalone automation to a client, that would be great as well. Dude, no, it's so me talking to myself on a live stream, and I literally see a notification on Cody Sanchez's podcast, like do it in solitude, build in solitude. Man, imagine if like I had to build, and this is just literally it's taking the edge off me. I feel like I'm in flow state, just talking. Now imagine like people who had to build alone by themselves. That's crazy. If you ask me, that's insane. I'm glad I don't have to build alone myself. I have my phone to talk to at random. Yeah, okay, this is for ceiling grid. What if it's not even that step? Imagine now, right? You are writing code, building this insult to you. That would have been 10 times more miserable. Like what? Imagine writing code on ceilings. Oh, that would be awful. Component is it doesn't really matter how. Yeah, I just want to separate wall mounting out. So I'm just gonna add an extra for no wonder those apps are terrible, bro. Like I would go crazy trying to write that in code. I would be so miserable. You know, your mates are building freaking Amazon, all these interesting internet businesses. Zuckerberg is building Facebook, this and that. And you are coding for ceiling tiles, bro. I'll be miserable, honestly. Everybody's building the next big thing in tech, and you're coding for ceiling tiles and grid. So it kind of makes sense. Wow, the products are so far. You know, I don't care. That's why I make a good living, feed my family off that shit. So I'm excited about it. I don't mind coming home for 2 hours, just working. I think babe is in Pilates. That's fire. So I don't really miss much. 8 o'clock, I go shower. She go make dinner. We hang out till like 10. Perfect. I need to change this to component suspension. Yeah, another thing, people will be so overwhelmed by seeing errors. When I see error, I'm like, okay. When I see error in anything, bro, my mindset whenever I see an error is to like, okay, how can I get this to show a different error? I'm not trying to fix the error at this point. Even technology, one tip, we're working with technology. I don't know whoever sees this out there, but one tip, if you're working with technology and you get an error, just play with anything you can so you can get a different error. You read the error message and just change things until you get a different error. Wait, what the hell? It didn't add any superfine grid. Huh. That's suspicious. Updater. Oh man. Oh brother. Oh brother. Why did you only do prelude? It it took them to fire it. Oh whoa, whoa, whoa. I gotta change it. Frickety frickety frack frack. Alright, I'm just I have to do for each type of ceiling grid. Yeah. If I do just one, then I do super fine. And output tray will just be silhouette. I'm not supporting any fire test systems yet. It's for wall molding, so I can do this work well. Okay. Man, if it does array there, fuck me, bro. I have to delete that. So it's super fine. So I have to come back and label it again. I have to do all this label from here. Total 15, ceiling tiles, super fine, silver grid. Part is probably main beams and crusties, prelude, main beams and crusties, super fine. Man, data labeling is gonna be a big deal. Alright, stream. Whoever sees this, I know probably nobody who's gonna see this. If anyone ever sees this, if anyone ever comes back and wants to see this, anyone who's ever interested in who I am in the future, this content is here for them. Goodbye and good night. That clip while still on live.